Hey class, this is Bill Brendel, your instructor, and I'm basically making this video to introduce myself personally to the class. You're all doing the same thing, so why not have your instructor do it too? So, yeah, so like some quick bullet points. I've been involved with organization development for the last 23 years as a practitioner globally. So I've worked in, many different continents, Asia, Africa, North America, and Europe. So I also understand contextual differences, and I've worked across the United States. I live currently in Minnesota. I live in St. Paul, Minnesota, a wife and three kids. The kids are 11, 11, and 13. They're precocious, wonderful children. And I spend a lot of my time as a chauffeur. If you have kids, you understand that. And they wonder what is dad actually doing when he's talking to the computer like this? So it's kind of fun to bring them into my work sometimes. And you might even see them when we have these. If you take the option to meet with me online. Anyway, let's see. If I had somebody that I could bring to a meeting, dead or alive, the person I would bring would be the Buddha because I love his philosophy. And if you're not like into or understand Buddhism, Stoicism is very similar. So you look at the Roman Stoicists like Marcus Aurelius. The idea is that life is tough. There's a lot of suffering in life, and so we can basically choose how we stand in relationship to, when stuff goes wrong, or even when stuff goes right. The idea is to understand that life is basically ups and downs and learning from them and responding in a way that is with integrity. Um, and when you make mistakes yourself, having grace and an understanding that mistake making is part of being human. Anyway, that's who I choose. Um, and I've been teaching this course for a few years now. I've made changes along the way to improve it, and I hope you really enjoy it. We have a lot of students, so it's a lot of juggling, but I think overall you're going to really like this course. One last thing I'll throw out there is that a few years ago, I founded something called Open Source OD. If you go to opensourceod.com, you can see all of what I'm talking about, what it is. And the idea is basically to democratize OD education, knowledge, skills, and abilities so that anybody who yearns for positive change, whether it's organizational change or societal change, can come to this site and understand how their current competencies, the ones that they already have, and their calling, like the things that they want to change in the world, how those fit specific types of OD careers. And basically, I reverse engineered that by studying over 1,000 OD job descriptions. So on that website, you can also see my article, which received Article of the Year Article of the Year award last year by the OD Network. You can read through that. So if you're trying to transition into OD or looking to like up your game in OD, that's a really good website to check out. That assessment is free, and there are other free assessments on there that you can take that have automated reports. Anyway, that's sort of like a hobby for me, and yeah, you can tell that I love OD. And I want people to also find meaningful work in this space because the more meaningful your work is, the more effective you are at it, and the more adaptable you are, the more you're able to roll with the punches because there are punches whenever you're working with change and people, right? So, anyway, I hope you share my enthusiasm for class. Try your best. I understand you're human beings, non-traditional students who have families and pets and loved ones and parents that you're taking care of. So, understand that you have my grace. And it's always good to err on the side of more communication than less. Looking forward to watching all of your introductions and getting to know you all as best as I can, given the way that this course is structured. All right, that's me, and see you soon.